Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. In this one, we are talking about Sunday night football. We got the Chiefs at the Jets, so gonna be a good one. Obviously, anytime you got Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce going against the Jets, who have a bunch of storylines themselves. We'll see how Zach Wilson does. Not looking great for him. Chiefs defense looking a lot better this year as well. If you guys are not in the Discord, ton of people talking about picks over here in the NFL section. Ton of people winning over here as well. So if you guys want to get in the Discord, and I'm just one capper in the Discord, we have 5 to 10 cappers at all times giving picks out every single day on all sports, not just football. It's $25 per month, but if you click subscribe, add the promo code 10BACK, you're going to get $10 off. So it's just going to be $15 per month or 50 cents per day. Insane deal here we got going with this promo. So get over there. Ton of people winning big on these picks. And again, I'm just one capper, but I will post these picks in the Discord as well, because you'll notice that a lot of these lines have changed by the time you're watching this video that we're going to get into here. So the first one I'm going to is going to be Patrick Mahomes. We're going to go over his pass plus rush yards. Mahomes been rushing a good amount this year, 28, 29, 45. So we like to see that. And then the pass yards, obviously, somewhat of a tough matchup here, but the Jets just cannot sustain a drive. Patrick Mahomes is going to have the ball a lot, and this offense loves to pass the ball. So going with Mahomes here. Looking at this one over on Outlier, which is a great tool here. Free trial if you want to try it. I'm going to use a couple free sites here that have trials that you could find down below if you want to try them out as well. So they have this one at $299.5. We're getting it at $295.5. So a little better of a deal. In the last 10, it's hit 5 of 10 times. We saw this one open up at $296.5 and go as high as $299.5, what it's at right now. But we're getting a little better discount here on Prizepicks. Mahomes so far this year has hit it in 2 of 3 games, and the only time he didn't hit this is when they lost to Detroit. So we expect them, to win this game and put up a good amount of points in this one, even against a Jets defense here. So we like this one. They rank 17th against the pass and 23rd against the rush. So not as good as you might think for this Jets defense. And Mahomes has completed just 21, 29, and 24 passes. And his pass props here at 24.5. So they like this one as well. So going to Mahomes here. The next guy I'm going to pair him with, which I love doing, pairing a receiver with their quarterbacks. Justin Watson, 21.5 receiving yards. Going to take the over. Justin Watson is averaging over 22 yards per catch this season. 62 last game, 45 the week before. And they need some kind of deep threat, and that's Justin Watson. Richie James actually was that deep threat earlier in the season. He saw a few targets in the first 2 games each, and Watson kind of took over that role after Richie James got hurt as their deep threat. So they're going to need a deep threat. You can see just pulling him up here on ESPN, 22.6 yards per catch. And 2 catches, so not a ton of volume here, but we'll take it. He just needs 1 catch at this average to hit this. And I think Mahomes is going to target him a few more times downfield in this one than we've seen in the past. So definitely like this pairing here. Then for my third pick, I'm going to use a really nice tool over here, OddsJam, which has a free trial as well that you could find down below. Then you also get 25% off if you use that link. Their favorite pick here is Michael Carter over on the tackles at 3.5. You could see all these sites: DraftKings minus 130, MGM minus 140, Caesars minus 137. So they all really like this one to hit. So we're going to go with this one on Michael Carter, the second, not the running back, to get these tackles. Weirdly enough, they have 2 Michael Carters, which is pretty confusing. One on offense, one on defense. But we're going to take the defense one here over 3.5 tackles plus assists. On the season, you can see last 2 games, 3 solo tackles each, so didn't hit. And then game 1, 3 solo tackles plus the 2 assists. You would think with just how much the Chiefs are probably going to have the ball in this game that a lot of these tackle props should be elevated here. So that's why we're going with Carter And he also didn't get any assists, which is pretty unusual. So going to Michael Carter here, this one looks pretty good as well. All right, for our fourth and fifth pick, we're going with a stack, but it's kind of a reverse stack. We're going Zach Wilson under on his passing yards of 177.5. The really only way he's going to hit this if he, gets it to someone and they run a long way. He hasn't been throwing the ball downfield really at all. And this Chiefs defense is better than it has been in the years past, honestly. And we've seen a struggle from Wilson to throw the ball downfield. So really the only way he's going to get it if he hits a slant to Wilson and he takes it 60 yards again. But you could see all three games under this amount by a good amount. Versus Dallas, he was the closest, but hasn't really come that close to 178. A lot of sportsbooks have it at a lower than this even, and we might see this one change, but I do post it in the VIP here for people that have signed up and use that code 10back. You get it for 50 cents per day. Great deal here. All these props we're talking about will be posted in there before this video comes out, so that's another bonus of that. So over here on Outlier, they have it set at 173.5 because that's really the consensus of all these other sports books. It opened at 175.5, down to 173.5. We're getting it at 177.5 right now for the video, and for people who are currently in the VIP are going to get this line as well. So pretty nice there. In his last 10, he's gone over this just twice, and in 2022, he went over it 4 of 9 times, so not that great either. The Chiefs here, you can see, allow the 6th least passing yards per game as well. Just 178 on this season so far, and they're not playing a good quarterback in this one. So I'm thinking that he's going to go way down. So definitely don't like Zach Wilson like most people, but we're getting a better line here. And then the one that I'm going to pair him with has been Tyler Conklin, who honestly has been like one of his favorite targets. 2 yards, 50 yards, 26 yards. So actually didn't even hit it in the last one. 28.5 is a line that is higher than a lot of other sportsbooks for Conklin. Some have him like lower 20s right now. So definitely going to be taking the under on Conklin. I think that we could see CJ Uzoma get more involved on the offense. He was supposed to be a bigger part of this offense. Got his first catch last week and just one target, but I think they might incorporate him more as well just to try to get something else going. So that's not a good sign for Conklin either. Let's see actually on Outlier here, Conklin. So they have him at 26.5, opened at 25.5, and we're getting him at 28.5 for all you guys. So good value over here as well. And even at under 26.5, Caesars has him at minus 119. So we're getting some really good value over here on Conklin. So we're going to go ahead and lock Conklin in over there. If you guys want to get in the Discord, ton of people talk about NFL over there and picks from 5+ cappers that you're going to get access to for all sports, not just NFL. Ton of people winning over here. You could see some wins from the Thursday night game. Obviously recording this on Sunday, so expect a ton of big wins as well over on Sunday. Excited for a big slate. Also, if you guys want to try out Outlier or OddsJam, links will be down below for free trials of those. So let's do a quick recap of the picks. We got our kind of reverse stack here. We're taking the under on Wilson and under on one of his pass catchers in Tyler Conklin. I think that Uzama might be a little more involved. Conklin maybe just had a random good game there with 50 yards and hasn't hit this in the other two. We're also getting savings on his yards compared to all other sports books, and same with Wilson, getting savings, big savings on him as well. I think it's 173 elsewhere. Michael Carter, OddsJam's favorite pick for this game based on their algorithms and how other sports books are taking this one. Then we got our Chiefs stack. Mahomes going to go over. We expect him to have the ball a ton. He's hit this in his last 2 games. Then we're going to go to Watson, averaging over 22 yards per catch. He's really their deep threat, without Richie James. So they're going to be going to him downfield probably a good amount in this game. I expect big amount of targets and some deep catches for Watson. So like this stack, that's going to be the 5. It's posted in the Discord for you guys. So get over there, check out my other picks, all the other cappers picks as well. People winning big over there. Again, code 10back to get in there. You're going to get $10 off. It's 50 cents per day. Pretty crazy deal we got going on right now. So if you guys enjoyed the video, subscribe to the channel, check out the Discord, and I'll see you guys in the next one.